This time you come off that game tonight.
Yeah. I was on perfect pace. I was on PB pace. I've golded 5 times in this run. 4 or 5. I died again. I died again on the.
Right.
Why
Yeah,
do you do this to me?
Maybe just come away from it tonight, dude.
Yeah, like I definitely agree. There's too many like chargers. You should just like be able to get one generic charger that powers your devices. It should be high quality, like not blow up, because that's apparently a problem with the Chinese copies.
Yep.
And you know, you only need like 1 or 2, so like use those
things.
And you know, again, I don't use Apple. I've never really used Apple in my life. I know that they have a different cable, which I think is absolute ass. But I don't know what kind of chargers they work with. If they work like
any USB
every charger,
any USB charger the cables work with.
Because I know at least Nintendo. So Nintendo does something funny. They have a USB-C cable for their charger. But the charger itself is like 4.3 volts or something like ridiculous like that. So there's actually been people who have fried their switches because they used a phone charger.
Oh, and it's not compatible.
Exactly.
See, this is one of the things that USB-C is meant to resolve, because one of the things it can negotiate over the cable is the voltage and amperage. So in theory, you can just take any the idea is you can take any USB-C cable and any USB-C charger, and providing it can provide enough power, like the minimum amount required, it will just work. Although the interesting thing about USB-C that I always like is that it was co-designed by Apple. They basically took all of their work that they put into the Lightning port and then turned that into USB-C and open sourced it.
That does sound good. It's the right thing to do, right? But like at the same time, Apple has always been non-compatible with like the standards. Like, if they are changing now, like I think that's amazing and it's great.
I mean, the only thing they've really got left to change now is the iPhones over to USB-C, and I really wish they'd get on and do it. Although their excuse for not doing it yet, there's 2 excuses they so give. Number 1 is, why would we change to USB-C when their plans are to go portless? There's no point changing it right before you get rid of the port entirely. And number 2 is, think of all the e-waste from all the lightning cables and devices and adapters and all that will no longer work.
So are they planning on going fully wireless? Like
fully wireless
charging?
Yep. Well, they've already done that with the charging thing. Look at this year, they brought back MagSafe in the iPhone.
Because I think the best, most efficient wireless charging technology, where you put the phone literally on like a mat, I think it's still like 40% efficient or something like that.
Yeah, go look up MagSafe. So what they basically did was they took a Qi charger, but then put a ring of magnets around it so that it always aligns perfectly.
MagSafe.
And that's why they say, if you like it, you put a ring on it.
He's up.
Morning all. I went ahead and completely reversed my sleeping pattern, so this is now in the morning for me.
Oh, nice.
I'm busy.
So it says that it consumes about 47% more power than wired for the same charge.
Oh yeah, it's still not particularly.
Now the good thing about phones is that they are incredibly power efficient, because they don't, like, no matter how good of a battery you have, the battery is quite tiny. So like even a fully charged phone, it's like cents, you know, like it's barely nothing.
It costs like nothing. It's always funny when people are like, oh god, I have to recharge my phone every day, blah blah. Like if you actually sit there and work out, if you had to fully charge your phone from flat to full every day for a full year, it'll cost you about £3.
Yeah,
it costs like nothing to recharge them. Because, like you say, the batteries are actually really small.
Yeah, the only problem is, like, what if you scale that up to, you know, the entire population of the world?
Oh yeah.
Because there's like billions and billions of phones out there, and if we suddenly make them all like half as efficient,
yeah, but
that is
Tim,
have an impact.
Tim, so you could say the same thing about PCs there, and they take a lot more fucking electricity than phones.
So the nice thing about the nice thing about that is that I can actually run my PC, and it runs hot, and then I don't have to run my gas. It's my room.
An expensive form of heating.
That's a good
I'm like, it's actually crazy because like you can literally mine Bitcoin and you make money on the same power that if you were to run a heater, you would just like lose it.
Mining Bitcoin.
I don't
need
think
a bloody
Bitcoin.
good GPU.
I think the idea behind Bitcoin is pretty cool. It's pretty good, but you know, Bitcoin as a whole, it doesn't really provide any service to society as a whole.
Does it have any real world value?
It doesn't. It only has value that people give it because they put it like they buy Bitcoin for real money, of course. But then you have to remember that Bitcoin is mined using power, which means that it has a huge environmental impact. And I think I read a statistic that all the Bitcoin mining in the world is something like all of Germany in power consumption.
It's huge.
Wow.
Yeah, Sound Defense is saying stuff about it in my chat. If you want to read that.
Incoming F for Huds here.
Yeah, that wasn't a great one.
Is that? Oh no. it's
No,
not.
I thought you were gonna die.
I'm on my ult and have a look there.
Right, I've got to go now,
technol-
peeps.
the technology itself, I think, is great. It's just like the action of like mining something, and it becomes more and more hard to get something, and there's a finite amount, and you have to, in theory, use infinite amounts of energy to get the last Bitcoin. Like,
Ass.
it's not a very like
Lego
good
ult?
way of using power.
Right, I'm gonna go now, fellas. I'll catch you later.
Yeah,
And
no,
everyone-
I
Dude,
Peace, homies.
As well.
Hey, Leech.
homies,
how you
I'm
doing?
out. Peace.
I'm out.
Deuces.
Peace.
right.
I'm out. Peace.
I am out. Peace.
Oh yeah, isn't the Dogecoin
It's
like
a
you can
meme
get
now.
infinite amounts of
Oh
them?
my gosh, Dogecoin, dude.
Dogecoin's
Watch your
great. I don't
What's
even
that?
know what it is.
You have an alt account.
I have not. Yeah, it's just my username.
Hey, Zephyr.
106.
Wait, has he been here the whole time and I haven't seen him?
I've just got to
Okay.
gotta find Huds.
106 Esther.
Yeah,
I'll
but
find
if
it.
it has infinite supply, wouldn't it depreciate in value, like, ridiculously? Like, wouldn't this be like Zimbabwe inflation? So, was it Zimbabwe? I think it was. Like, where a loaf of bread was like 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollars, or was it Tanzania? I can't remember. One
No,
of them.
it's Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
No,
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, yeah.
I actually listened to a documentary about it a couple days ago.
Zimbabwe has the coolest name for its country. It's a sick fucking name, holy shit.
Yeah, how do you have Z and W in a name?
Yeah, Zimbabwe, it just sounds
It's like a gamer tag of the countries.
It sure is. So cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out anyway.
In a bit.
Have a good night, Ben.
Have a
Hey,
good
Ben,
Tutor or something.
Bye.
a good one.
I'm out. Peace.
I'm out. Peace.
Cheers, guys. Speak to you soon.
Alright, see you later then.
Alright, have a good night. Huds.
Have a good night.
Oh, I'm staying. I'm still doing runs.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Yeah, I'm
Staying.
probably gonna get some runs up actually. Might actually stream. Not sure. yet.
Runs of what?
Oh, I'm doing Streets Race 2 at the moment.
Streets of Angry.
Yeah.
The second
What
one.
about Zephyr?
Yes,
What's that,
space. This is the run. I know I'm
Got
against.
space.
I'm usually against saying this is the run, but when I see space,
is the
I know-
run!
I know this is the run.
Everyone panic.
Oh no.
Will this council here please behave?
You know, it's so irritating. I'm sure everyone has a story like this, but like, I was thinking of putting, a couple tens of euros into Bitcoin in like 2011 or whatever I heard about it, 2010. but I couldn't figure out how to do it. And like I would have owned like I don't know 5 or 10 Bitcoin at least, or
Yeah.
not, no, probably 500. Like I don't know what the value was even back then, but like I was thinking about that sounds interesting. I'm just gonna do
Everyone
it
is
for-
leaving now
it's
that
fun.
Elite is here. That's not true, Elite. You know it isn't.
And I couldn't figure out how to do it, and then I never did it. And
Guess
now I
which-
could have been a millionaire probably.
2009 and completely forgot the password to his wallet.
How much is Bitcoin worth now? Like 1 Bitcoin?
About $30,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many Aston Martin DB9s I could have bought with 1 Bitcoin? One used one in bad condition. But like,
It's like any stock shares thing, isn't it? It's like, you know, if you know what's going to happen in advance, then, you know, you can make as much money as you like. The whole point is no
Yeah,
one
but-
truly knows.
yeah.
Alright, let's do some derusting.
So
Good luck.
actually, I have a friend. He used to be a professional poker player, and now he's talking about switching to Bitcoin trading for a living.
Oh?
Oh,
And it seems crazy to me, but you know, he's used to gamble, so you know, power to him, I guess. I just don't understand how people can do that. Like, I invest in like stocks and whatever, and you know, I can imagine putting money into Bitcoin and just like let it sit there. Like, I can never imagine day trading neither of them, or like doing bets online for my daily bread, for rent basically. It's crazy. There's lots of people doing that.
Oh, I hate that thing.
is this a gold sand 01, Drigo?
If I get a good boss, then possibly. I'm not entirely sure though. Also, once again, TSD, your thing's working really well because you know the completed it currently is just ticked over to 52%, so it's pretty damn accurate.
Oh yeah, I got it running at the moment. TSD is absolutely awesome. I love it.
I
Really.
Let's go, TSD!
yeah, it's
Okay,
really
took the
good.
First boss.
I think, like you say, TSD, if you implement like a sort of graph to it, I think that would make it like really good.
Well, just like a not. I presume by graph, I mean like kind of like a progress bar
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Yeah, that'd be good.
kind of what I meant. Yeah. Well, what TSD meant.
But yeah, it works really well.
Very good, very good.
Seems to work well with subsplits too. Which
Oh,
is pretty
just
cool.
missing the gold, I think. Yeah, but still time safe.
Oh no, come on, Auto Splitter. Why are you playing up still?
Damn it, auto splitter.
Such a trash run so far.
It just means I might just have to reset so I can get it to read properly.
Is it a dumpster fire?
It's not great. Let's put it that way. I'm already 20 seconds down. I'm only on like halfway through the second level.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not going well.
Good Sando 2, good Sando 2. So this is the
Yeah, I certainly need to do Rust again. I haven't played for a couple of days, so I
won't
need
be
to.
enough.
Oh, stupid chickens.
Stupid chickens all the time. Never trust your
Hey.
local chicken.
Yeah, this is S3K.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Sonic 3 Plus.
Yeah, what was that?
Like Sonic Mania Plus.
I was close to death, Drigo. You scared me there.
Scared myself.
Let's go loop clip first try. Damn it, dude.
No.
What are these
Not a
pussy
chance.
strats? Loop clip. Pussy strats.
I know what video that's referencing and that makes me smile so much.
Oh, this is just SNK.
Huds, haven't I sent you the link to the worst arranges on
freeze,
Sonic 2
yes.
video?
Yeah, you have.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
It's a great video, yeah.
Honestly, like.
Odd.
If that's honestly how he talks about other runners, it makes him a very hard person to like.
I think he was in the middle of a speedrun that lasted around. It was
Yeah, he
more
was
than
he
a
was
day.
up for like 30. Yeah, he was like half awake probably.
Yeah, but that's not an excuse to just.
Yeah,
complete-
that's fair. That's fair.
It's-
That's fair. Yeah.
It like it makes it slightly more understandable, but at the same time, it's like
That's jokes again. Hopefully the
In my
works this time.
opinion, if you're gonna do that to someone, you're doing it because you're an ass.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hold on, who are we talking about right now?
Worcester.
Worcester rages at
Oh.
Sonic 2 runner.
Oh yeah. I've
Was
seen this
it
video.
Alec K?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys. I have literally no time for anyone who wants to just shit on other speedrunners. I really don't.
And that's
Yeah,
why you ban Mushy. Yeah.
I just think it's massively disrespectful. Like everyone has to start somewhere, and everyone has a different skill level.
For
It's
sure.
because he was accepted to the marathon and he thought he was not worthy. But he's not the one making the schedule. He's not the one picking the people. So like,
Yeah. That's
who cares about his opinion?
exactly.
Is that
He's
Alex?
just doing it to like talk down on people.
Yeah.
I just find some of the Worcester rage moments really funny. That's the only reason I make the video. I think it's pretty shady that he's making fun. Okay.
I mean, ignore the component of what he's, the fact that he is effectively insulting someone. You could argue that it's a funny rant, and
Yeah.
I get that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not completely oblivious to, humor, but
Yeah, it is shitty. Yeah, of course. I understand that, yeah. It's
I
not.
personally struggle to defend someone who their only goal is to knock someone back or put them down. And it for me, it is kind of deeply personal because, as I'm sure many people do, victim of bullying and stuff, it
Oh yeah.
feels personal.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been in that position. I know what it's like, and I hate to see
Yeah.
other people.
No, I get you.
Having-
Yeah, for sure. I understand you.
This pace, come on, man. This is twice as
why
good
is
as
this not
last
loading?
run's pace. Whoops. I don't know how to do
Yeah, I need
that
to fix
start
it.
properly.
It's better.
I have to ask Ayla.
Drama? Not really. I don't think so, at least.
Cards.
We're talking. I don't know. You've probably seen it. The Worcester Rages on Sonic 2 Runner video. That's what we're talking about.
I mean, there are some videos where he argues with his parents,
Yeah, with his mom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
And-
drama.
and the thing is, like the environment they grew up with, it doesn't seem very healthy either.
Yeah.
So like, I don't judge someone solely for, screaming or like being emotional or whatever. But the problem I have is when you don't recognize that you have a problem, you never do anything about it,
Hmm. Yeah.
and you just double down every time and say that you are like the better person for like being right.
Yeah.
Thing that I find
I mean-
with Worcester, and I think
Their
Yeah.
environment.
the
Sorry.
thing that I find with Worcester, and that I believe Shaw has mentioned before, is that a lot of the times his opinion isn't exactly wrong. It's just the way that he expresses it is wrong. He expresses it
And he
as
has
if
no-
everybody else's opinion is.
He can
just-
never compromise.
Hmm.
It's his way or no way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do be like that.
Anyway, I just realized I forgot to tell you. I got a mail today, and it had a kissing emoji on the mail. And I couldn't believe it.
It's in postal mail.
Yeah. So let me show you what
That's
what
still a
they
thing.
sent to me.
That's right.
Oh, you're not getting the fire shield at the start level, are you?
Yeah, I shared it in voice list. It says "Vielen Dank und ein Knutschi," and then it has a kissing face.
Okay, get me a translation of this.
Yeah, so it says "Thank you a lot" and like a little kiss on the cheek.
Nice.
Shit, that's close.
Who is it from?
come on.
I ordered some MSG off Amazon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 19.
And paketsutella, it's the person who is delivering it, I think. Let me double check this.
I've missed about 500 cycles already, but I don't care.
Yeah, the parcel delivery service. You are making a super good job, and then the funny thing is that the guy who came up and delivered it, he literally came up to me he was like within a meter. He had a face mask, but it was on his chin, and he didn't care about anything. He gave me a pen that he had in his hand for me to sign, and then I signed it, and then I immediately washed my hand after he had left. But yeah, then I looked at the package and it has this kissing emoji. It was pretty weird.
Oh my god, this is an awful boss. An awful level. Got Mushroom Hill at the moment.
Why can't I string a good run together?
I'm more stressed about how bad this lava reef's been and what cycle this is going to be. Because this is going to be some...
I don't even know what Lava Reef is at this point.
Lava Reef. Never heard of it.
Oh, and I've missed one of the later cycles. That's going to be painful to the time, I think. Yeah, this is going to be big shit.
That's gonna be big chungus.
Big Chungus? Wait, do you have Time Save in Sky Sanctuary?
Only a tiny bit.
Mm.
Oh, there we go, now it works.
Excuse me? I don't know what to call that.
Oh no.
This is a 10. Oh no, a 9. Not bad.
No, it's a 9. It's pretty late 9 though.
Right, I'm gonna concentrate. Because this boss decides the difference between a 22 and a 20.
You should really learn strats that don't involve spin dashing, because the spin dashing has fucked you twice now, or 3 times, or however many times you died.
More like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, this ain't sub 23. Still PB potential though.
OGL, by the way.
OGL.
OGL BTW.
BT.
By the way, OGL.
Oh my god, I hate this section.
By the way, 8-second hidden power?
Nice. This is 5-3. Did I just get a 5-3? Hello?
Nice. Sweet. This is the run?
Wait, who are we
Oh
watching?
shit, wait.
3 go, they're
Oh
watching.
shit, dude.
Yeah, but he's in.
Oh
Space Sanctuary.
no.
Oh, thank god. Is it? It must be. It must be. It must be. It must be. It has to be. 22:59.
GG.
I'm happy
Yay.
with that. I'm
GG.
definitely happy with that.
Nice.
The cuff.
And I've got that recorded as well.
Way to not give up after that death
Oh my
in
god,
Sky
how long was I
Sanctuary.
going
There you go,
for
dude.
tonight?
That's what I'm talking
3
about.
hours tonight. That's a pretty decent stream for me. 22:59. It's obviously improvable, but that's a time that I'm happy with. That's a time I'm willing to submit. Thanks for the
Look at
GG,
that.
Saxon. Thanks
You're
for the GG,
within
Sound Defense.
50 seconds of your
Elites,
summer
Popo.
best.
It's the best thing that you have. It's the best run that you have done. You should be happy.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
submit it, submit it, submit it.
I'm gonna submit it, yeah. Let me check the leaderboards real quick. Oh,
That's
that
good.
keyboard sound. That beautiful, beautiful keyboard sound.
Good time,
That
dude.
puts me literally tied with Flying Fox.
What about milliseconds?
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say.
Well, he had a zero. He had a
0.6, so I think
0.6,
I'm
so you're
like,
probably yeah,
yeah.
most likely.
It's either tied or above, so yeah, I'll take
Yeah,
it.
99%. The run's not finished. This is a fake speed run.
That's technically top 10, yay!
No, this run's invalid. It doesn't say 100%.
You haven't finished it.
Sound defense doesn't lie. This is clearly a fake splice
And
speed
there's
run.
the bug. Wait, did it go to 99% instead of 100? No,
Yeah, sometimes
the reason why I think that's a bug is because I can. You noticed how, or at least
it's
I
probably
believe you
because the
mentioned
credits
how.
actually the credits are definitely not going to be just
Yeah,
only
the credits are the extra 1%. But you know how you mentioned how it would sometimes say that you're on a percentage quicker, or like you were planning to implement that. Maybe that's what's happened here. Like if you beat your PB, it just says.
No clue.
I don't know, but yeah, 99%. That's kind of weird.
GG, dude. See, you didn't give up today.
I'll
you
take
didn't
that.
rage
I'll take
quit,
that.
and you got a PB. So keep doing that, and you'll get results every time. Or not
gonna-
every time. That's a lie, but you'll get more often results.
Does that not work? Is there not a /unvip command?
On VIP Mercer? That's a sin. What are you doing?
Because I added a worst. I couldn't decide if I wanted a Zaxxon or Foe as my last VIP.
Zaxxon.
And
Not VIP?
I put Worcester there because I couldn't decide because I didn't want to, you know. And then I was thinking, yeah, I can't be bothered with this. I might as well just make Zax it. And I was trying to get rid of it, and I didn't realize that wasn't a command. Stops at whatever you are when you hit the final. I have to create a special case. Oh, is it because it's an auto splitter thing? Possibly. I don't know. I mean, that beats Liam's submitted time. I'm happy with that. So my next goal is to probably 21, I think. Extra GG19. To get good, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, just get good, dude. It's pretty easy.
Who can we go raid? Let's go raid Hatchie. Let's go raid Ivy Hatchie 57.
Well,
oh, right. You might have to DM me about that one then, Sound Defense, because I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but either way, it's a really good thing. Cheers everyone for hanging out and being in the stream.
This is a
Appreciate
bad
everyone
one.
being here. We are gonna go raid Hatchie. Thanks for trying it out. It's a great tool. Anyway, thanks everyone a bunch for hanging out, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.
Bye.